Hello everyone. Today I would like to discuss about robot. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Luis Petrologua. My friends call me Luis. I'm a student from Atmajaya Yogyakarta University. I want to say thank you to my friends Tarmizi, Kevin and Akmal who helping me to make this video. Before we start to discuss the main topic, it helps us to know what a robot is and the brief history of robot. Robot is a machine, especially one programmable by a computer, capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically. A robot can be guided by an external control device, or control may be embedded within. Robots may be constructed to evoke human form, but most robots are task-performing machines. They design with an emphasis on strong functionality rather than expressive aesthetics. There are many types of robots that have been around, but this time I will explain humanoid robots. Because humanoid robots will be related to the main topic of our discussion later. Humanoid robot is a robot with its body shape built to resemble the human body. The design may be for functional purposes, such as interacting with human tools and environments, for experimental purposes, or for other purposes. In general, humanoid robots have a torso, a head, two arms, and two legs, though some forms of humanoid robots may model only part of the body. The earliest robots as we know them were created in the early 1950s by George C. DeVol, an inventor from Louisville, Kentucky. He invented and patented a programmable manipulator called Unimate from Universal Automation. For the next decade, he attempted to sell his product in the industry but did not succeed. In the late 1960s, businessman or engineer Joseph Engelberger acquired DeVol's robot Tank and was able to modify it into an industrial robot and form a company called Unimation to produce and market the robots. For his efforts and success, Engelberger is known in the industry as the father of robotics. Academia also made much progress in the creation of new robots. In 1958, at the Stanford Research Institute, Charles Rosen led a research team in developing a robot called Shaky. Shaky was far more advanced than the original Unimate, which was designed for specialist industrial applications. Shaky could wheel around the room, observe the scene with his television's eyes, move across unfamiliar surroundings, and to a certain degree respond to his environment. He was given his name because of his wobbly and clattering movements. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. The term may also be applied to any machines that exhibit traits associated with a human mind, such as learning and problem solving. A subset of artificial intelligence is machine learning, which refers to the concept that computer programs can automatically learn from and adapt to new data without being assisted by humans. Deep learning techniques enable this automatic learning through the absorption of huge amounts of unstructured data such as text, image, or video. The first is Sophia. Sophia is a social humanoid robot developed by Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics. Sophia was activated in February 2016. Sophia has been covered by media around the globe and has participated in many high-profile interviews. In October 2017, Sophia became a Saudi Arabian citizen, the first robot to receive citizenship of any country. In November 2017, Sophia was named the United Nations Development Programme's first ever innovation champion and is the first non-human to be given any United Nations nation title. The second is Erica. Erica is advanced Android designed as a research platform to study human-robot interaction. Erica developed in Japan in 2015 and created by Hiroshi Ishiguro. It can understand natural language as a synthesis human like voice and can display a variety of facial expressions. So, if someone asks me, do you want to have a robot completed with artificial intelligence? So I will say yes, I do, because robot is interesting thing for me. When I was child, I really like and happy to playing a robot. It's really fun to see an inanimate object can move in our control. And one day I start to think about what makes this robot can move the way we want. Because when I was child, I didn't know about programming or something like that. So I imagined that a dwarf is hiding in the robot and control it from the inside. Back to 2005, robot that competed with artificial intelligence is still not exist or maybe not really famous like now. So that I didn't know about that. But now robot with artificial intelligence is something we have seen or used many times. The type of robot I would like to have, if possible, is humanoid robot that can be talking and give a response in conversations. Because I'm an introvert people, sometimes I can feel lonely too. Maybe for some people it does not make sense because I can talk into friend or people or someone that a real human rather than talking with a robot. I cannot say that was a bad solution, but for me talking with robot is really interesting. I have tested AI, artificial intelligence like Siri, Cortana, and Google Assistant, and that was good enough to have a conversation with. And also, I went the robot can do some household chores such as making food, cleaning the room, give me some message when I tired. So basically, I need a robot that can be my wife, but just to do that activities, nothing else. Because besides being an introvert, I'm also a lazy person. That's why I need robot like this. Mm, I feel more comfortable with the robot, such as example if I talk about my secret or problem to my friends or families, it really makes me shy and uncomfortable because I didn't know what are they really think about what I tell them, and also they will give a response that I already know. Like when I tried because of something, they give me encouragement and support with words that I'm used to hear because humans have something called emotional, not like a robot whose way of thinking uses logic or rationality. They will analyze the appropriate conditions and then determine the appropriate solutions. Robots play a major role in human daily activities and almost cover all fields such as food. There are robots made for cooking, so security, where robots will detect strangers, people around the house, and many more. So this is proof that development of the times is getting more power and assistance from robots that humans need. Everything has a negative impact, but we can minimize the impact on ourselves. Robots are made to facilitate human activities instead of replacing human work. If we only rely on robots, it will cause dependence and humans will be left behind compared to robots. The use of robots must be devoted to heavy works or solving problems only. So, with the presence of robots, human activities are greatly helped. And not only that, robots can also help us in various ways. Robots are not only used to do work, but robots can also be friends or family when we are away from them. And for me, the robot is a special thing and interesting because with the development of the era, robots also develop, and it makes me more excited about what can robots do in the future. And not only me, Sophia as the robot. Imagine a world when human and robot can complete each other. She said it will be a good combination with human emotional and robot's intelligence.